to have videos when mom used to come over here before the management released the 666 when Josiah was talking about, oh, he was going to go to the lake and do the 7-day barnacle before the management didn't even exist in the 2017 lake, but they wanted to go back to a time before last year, before now, is after the management released the 666 paper, but they already existed for 3 years in this house before they tried to do a 2017 attack, even though the 17 was before the 7-day barnacle was already in a different time frame when that the 17th was yet to come in this month, but they didn't. The 2024 is yet to come after 2020 already happened. So mom came to my house yesterday, and then she also came before that when I got out the hospital, and people will say that people tried to con me in a certain way, that they'll say that he's not aware that people try to see in secret. So at what point did someone say that they didn't exist in 2000, but someone claims that they were a certain age in this video after they used to live here in a certain different low time, when I said I didn't want Marvin to come over in this video before we went to got my blue SD card, before my Office Depot didn't go through, and now I'm finally returning my Temu orders that I ordered in February, and that the lady released a 666 paper that I uploaded on YouTube, and I could probably find it on this other phone that I already uploaded it to. So notice how this. So I used to be threatened to go to the hospital since 2015, and then 2012 before I was hospitalized, in 2023 after these videos. There was no hospital 7 years plural, but then there was no there was a 7-year barnacle that was from a different time frame, before I guess people started trying to steal my sciences and say that they existed the whole time in secret when I did my law upload. And I go to YouTube, and I guess if I go to my uploader, there should be a couple of videos uploaded that I uploaded from the Samsung. So there was a problem with the server. So let's go retry. And it says, okay, it's a problem with the server. And it's like, so it says server 400. So I guess, so like when I try to log in, I guess YouTube had a server shut down. So I guess, they tried to shut down YouTube to try to get my videos from uploading, but I think I still might have one upload. So eventually what I could do is I could see, so there's other things I could look up on this account. I could look up on Box app, was never logged into here. My Box Drive, I never had my Microsoft accounts that I bought off of eBay. When they were trying to harass me, I had to find a way to save my information because they were threatening to steal my information. So eventually I got to see if I could upload this video to YouTube through this phone and then play it on this video whenever the server gets back on. And then I guess let's just take one more look at the state of the screen when the management released the 666 thing that I already uploaded, but I can't find it on here because it says that the server shut down. And I guess, my phone is going slow, but I wonder why. I could get another phone, a government phone, but why would I do that unless I couldn't afford things? When people try to study me on the coronavirus with being gay and fags, and I got hospitalized, and it was very dangerous for me because the management released a 666 claiming that they're so gangster, while other people were saying that they want to warn me that they was a certain way. So people could be like, it's a certain way, but at what point did my YouTube server shut down? And I had to be careful because I do want to show that like I was a black kid in 2000. So it's like my feet might have been small for a while, but I had to cut the bullshit, you see, because people will want to get an endorsement And it's like there's a lot of endorsement, but money cannot solve the issue of what I already love to be before people got offended. So I could flip this phone to the back and there's no data of a screen, just like there's a scooter, there's a desktop, there's a smartphone, there's a tablet, there's a laptop, there's a VCR. So it's a lot of different technologies that relate to my human behavior of how my emotions are made. Instead of just watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos or going on Google Chrome, I could actually educate and teach people about life, just in case they said, oh, someone said, oh, I want to fight. He can't get a lawsuit because the children are in danger, because they say, oh, we could just release 666 papers and say that there is no law and there's no safety for him at a certain time, because eventually it says there's a problem with the server again. So learn more about account options. So we could go back to my Google photo. So it's like people will try to like hurry up and reveal mysteries, but the videos of the law that I put were a certain way. So this is my first video on this phone that was updated since this time frame, but there was already videos on here from 2017. I might have got this phone before my first video was on Google Photos, before my desktop 2022 broke down when I had it in 2020, but I also had a desktop 2010 before this phone. And I also had, I think there should be one more prominent desktop before at the end of this video. You might see things that weren't here now, but if I play this, it could go on the speaker. But if I stop this video and find an SD card, I could play this video and it will play on the speaker, and I could record it in my other phone while I upload it. And then I could open this phone and do a screen recorder on my other phone and get it on video, and then upload it to the database while it's recording. And then I could go to a different room and upload the other one. And then eventually I'll have a certain way, but the management will try to kick me out and say that, people are scared of him because they'll claim that they existed when they try to harass me and release a 666 paper. And I don't even know these people, but they'll say he'll never have a nice house. He'll be in HUD housing. He'll have a disability. And they'll say that it's funny. And I didn't even mention that instead of all the thing that I could play from the 2017 videos, I could also play something on this phone. And I could even record like what's in the video on this phone. And then eventually when I switch the video, I could upload this through this cell phone to YouTube if I get my SIM card back. But at what point did people say that he was crazy because they claimed that they were trying to harass him? And I might not even be thinking about an enemy. I might be thinking about my life sciences. So you could do one phone versus here and one phone versus here, and then eventually you don't hear what I'm saying, but you kind of see like where the device is playing from and what's in the device that I was recording that's with a different camera now. So eventually I'm recording with a current phone. So eventually I used to have this data before my T-Mobile broke. It should be, if I plug it in and turn it on, it should still look a certain way before I cracked it, because it didn't used to be cracked. I could get it fixed, but it would probably cost like $2,000 to get it fixed, because you see all my phone is cracking, the windows are cracking, all my computers, Legion, are cracking. But I recently took my hard drive out of my compact and I put it away because I was taking pictures of all my documents. And I just the last thing I want to do is take a picture through all these notebooks and put it in my documents. And I don't want Google Photos to delete my documents. I want to get an insurance for all my sciences that it took me a long time so I can move out and never have the documents in a time that I didn't really need them in the physical form, just in case they mean a lot to me and all the connections relate to what I do at a certain time. So I'm going to start taking them.